He'll bring it out. It's White. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will be first on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And you kind of thought in that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw it, Stockton. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking to throw on first down. Got room on the return. Oh, he dropped it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
They'll crank up this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That fumble in Russ territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just some fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
To throw, it's Allen. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So the big blitz on third and almost unmanageable now leaves him in fourth and pretty much impossible.
Perfect job on the defense, being aggressive, taking advantage of a known passing situation, catching the offense a little bit off guard. Maybe they thought they were going to play a little bit more conservative, but the blitz gets home, and they get the quarterback for the sack.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's caught. It's Branch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down, and guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On the direct snap, it's Branch. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Now the pitch. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Branch. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's out. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him.
There he goes! Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you. People are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Catch in the middle. It's Frazier. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Frazier. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
With the catch, it's Thomas. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're
turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida State is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 18 to Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know that.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Aller. He's going to throw deep right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Might be changing the route. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Still running up the 40. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Caught near the sticks. It's gone. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was kept.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to throw, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They'll go up top on second and short. Fakes to grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll get rid of it. Complete in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, and that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. On the snap, it's Branch. He'll toss it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Penn State sends the offense back to the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. It's a running room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Frazier. He'll pitch it. He's loose. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Stockton. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was good defense. That all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He's got the back in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You can punt the football away here on fourth down and see if your defense can end this game. But he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge fourth down conversion late in this football game.
And the Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On the direct snap, it's Frazier. He'll toss it. And into the end zone. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida State is just getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Tallahassee. There are children there, folks. They should not be subjected to this.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
Well, I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
And there are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. On third and long, you'll have to turn it deep. Pulls it in. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. To the air, it's Aller. He breaks a tackle, and he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. contact.
Yeah, I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Penn State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just know, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. The short hands, it's Thomas. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff, keep working on that clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth. It's keep that clock running. It's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. Guys, behind this running attack, they have more than answered the challenge. Top 5 showdown, proving that you ought to be the loftier-ranked team, and they're so close to getting it done now.
Looks like they're going to beat the higher-ranked team because of their ability to run the football. And, David, this has got to be huge for the confidence of this offensive line. It's early in the year, but this type of statement performance against this team in this game, that's big.
Yeah, it just shows you they're going to be... the charge, and guess what? You know good and well the physical nature of football travels, no matter who you play. If you can do that against a great team today, I expect this all season, and this team's going to be near the top all year long.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Paulie.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He'll toss it to the back. He's got the first and still going. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play, and not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So Oregon's offense comes out for their first possession today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think
down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate, bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
The sack sets up second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Oh, he loses the football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He finds some space. He's in the clear. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And he's got it, no problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal. The kickoff team is out there now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Here he goes. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He'll pitch it. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. But how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup.
Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Just great execution here by this offense. So many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Fighting off the defender. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Young.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Breaks free. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Running play called on fourth down. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in the...
Here he goes. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Dogs will send their punt team off the field. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware of it.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Makes the read. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
At the delay penalty, back the offense up closer to their own goal line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
To the air, it's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. And so an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turner decides to fair catch this. This will likely be the last play of the half. And it's a direct snap. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. It could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's in the clear.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you...
Ah, here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. They were not going to catch him that time. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
Start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. With the catch, it's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set for second down. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ducks. They could not stop him. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation on that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles to get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. This group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
Bringing it out. It's White. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Pitches to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll come up in Wildcat quarterback formation. Let's see what the call is.
And the defense is all over the option on this play.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point.
38, Georgia, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. Across the 30. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
On the set.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Got it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Benson. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Now here he goes. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up the first.
Powering through. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Great decision by the quarterback. Keeps him in field goal range, and if the throw isn't there, don't force it and risk a potential pick. Live to play the next down and get points when you can.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.